A bill has been introduced in the House with the intention of enhancing the nation's supply chain by increasing shipping capacity, as well as offering incentives to recruit and keep truck drivers. Reps Dusty Johnson, RSD, and Jim Costa, TCA, introduced the Safer and More Efficient Highways for Interstate Transportation Act on January 24. Allow states to issue special permits for overweight vehicles and cargo in times of emergency, as proposed by the SHIP IT Act, H.R. 471. Chauffeur-driven truck drivers should be eligible for WIOA funding. Attempt to entice potential truck drivers into the industry with limited-time tax breaks. Simplify the process of obtaining a CDL by the burden on states and third parties to conduct CDL examinations. The availability of truck parking and rest areas should be increased for commercial drivers. Depending on their income level, current truck drivers who put in 1,900 hours or more per year would be eligible for a $7,500 tax credit under the proposed legislation. There is a potential tax break of up to $10,000 for new truck drivers. The bill has received endorsements from the Shippers Coalition, the International Dairy Foods Association, the National Milk Producers, Consumer Brands Association, and Hendrickson, a producer of heavy-duty suspensions. According to International Dairy Foods Association President Michael Dykes, the SHIP IT Act is sensible trucking reform legislation that will help dairy companies overcome many of the current supply chain challenges facing our industry. The legislation would modernize the U.S. supply chain to meet shippers' needs, lessen regulatory burdens that cost shippers millions of dollars each year, create well-paying jobs, and support dairy businesses' ambitious sustainability goals. For American consumers and producers, Costa said, disruptions in our trucking supply chain continue to drive up costs and create uncertainty. To keep our supply chain moving, we need to hire, train, and keep truck drivers. We also need to update best practices to make trucking more efficient and suitable for the modern economy. We introduced this legislation on a bipartisan basis to strengthen the labor force and facilitate product transportation across the nation. Louis Pugh, Executive Vice President of OIDA, said, "We appreciate Rep. Johnson's longtime support of expanding truck parking capacity, and are glad that he and Rep. Costa recognized the importance of addressing the truck parking shortage to help keep drivers safe and improve supply chain performance." However, the bill misses the mark by failing to fix the underlying causes of the driver retention problem in trucking, including a lack of adequate compensation from carriers and a failure of shippers and carriers to value any of a trucker's time. We look forward to working with Reps. Johnson and Costa to advance policies that support truckers and ultimately improve the movement of goods throughout the supply chain, instead of policies that subsidize big businesses like shippers and carriers and continue churning drivers in and out of trucking. According to Costa, passing the bill is essential to ensuring the smooth operation of the country's supply chain. Some parts of the bill are appreciated by the Owner-Operator Independent Drivers Association, but they feel it still needs some work. Thanks for watching.